Hi folks, this is Lee Murphy, artbyleemurphy.com, and here is a shot of the progress of putting in the floor. Yay! Getting rid of the destruction and putting in construction, but you can see that is only some of the wiring that I ripped out of here. And this is a tiny little 6x8 camper. It was a real mess, and then when I started really looking at it, I decided this is not something I wanted to rely on in a pinch. So once again, this is only some of the wiring, but the idea is, since I'm not going to put it back the way it was, and the amenities that I want to put in are not going to be reliant on all this sort of wiring like a furnace and a refrigerator and all that, I just ripped it all out and we're going to wire it just like a basic utility trailer and worry about providing power sources for the amenities independent of the car's electrical system. So my car came with just a 4-pin flat hookup, and this had a 7-pin one, so I cut that all out, and we're just going to rig it simply with a simple running lights, running lights, brake lights, and turn lights on it for a 4-pin connector. And there you can see the other side of where I patched up the holes where the vents for the refrigerator and the gas heater and the stove used to be, since I'm going to find something else for that. So run lighter, run simple, less points of failure. So this floor, I took a long time trying to figure out what I wanted to do to replace this floor, and this is an expanded half-inch expanded PVC plywood substitute. I love it because it's lighter, has a larger R value or higher R value, better insulation, and it's completely waterproof and rot proof. It's traditionally used for boat decking, but you can get this at the big box stores. One 4x8 sheet will run you about $100, so it is a lot more expensive. But after the mess I pulled out of what was left of the floor of this camper, I really don't want to put anything back that's going to rot again, so in for a penny, in for a pound, and do it right the first time. Now, one thing that is a problem with this is, being that, well, of course, I'm replacing what was 3/4 inch OSB with a thin vinyl floor, on it, and when I put the vinyl plank flooring on it, it'll be about the same, and then I've got enough room between the flooring and this old wall here to make room for the vinyl, so that's good. But what I ended up doing when I had the camper, I had a mobile welder come by and fix broken parts of the camper, broken parts of the frame. I had him weld this bar in, because that is really the only place that there's going to be room to stand, because that's going to be the bed area, that's going to be the kitchen area, and this is going to be the little bathroom. So the problem with this is it does flex more than regular plywood. So that's why this is almost about 2x4 inch space. So with this extra bracing here, that gives it a lot more stability, because, you know, I could stand to lose a lot of weight, but I've already been walking up here and it flexes just a little bit, but it's safe. So I figured that is what I'm going to do with the rest of this. I've got the other part cut to fit, and I have to put the floor in before I figure out where I'm going to run the wires through, so that's the very next step. So consider using PVC expanded board like this if it might work for your project camper, and hopefully that was helpful, and thanks for watching.